So that's kind of interesting. So yeah, what am I doing right now? Of course, it has something to do with cubing. You just got an order. Da da da. It says, nice, you just got an order. And it worked. And there's her address, and I can ship it to her. And $40, like that. Aftermarket t-shirts. See that shelving right there? Do you see that shelving right there? That is because I spend time getting my online store together, and I don't take time to build, to get stuff done, So that's what happened. And so now I'm going to announce to the previous competitors that, they could follow this link to go to the store and buy t-shirts if they wanted it, because this person lives in Wisconsin, wow. So it's really cool that I was able to quick set that up, and the pictures look really good. Okay, so I will make sure to put a link to that store in the description. I'm going to start selling items on there for competitions. Before competitions, I guess you could just buy them anytime, couldn't you? Jeez, yeah, just roll them out. But because yeah, all sorts of crazy things are going on. Actually, this video is going to be about what do organizers do after a competition? What do we do? Is it like, hey, everything's over? Well, you always get your notification email that the results are in. And how does that occur? Well, typically, when I first got into the competition scene, they would have scorecard checking parties, and I got a stack of scorecards, and I was looking on Cube Comps and double checking the numbers and stuff like that. And I'm gonna put this right here, double checking the numbers and stuff like that. And then you go out to dinner, and that's how it was traditionally, only just like 2 years ago in 2016. That's what I experienced, and that was really, really cool how they welcomed me in and all that, even though at the time I lived in Nebraska, and that was really cool. And then so the scorecards are checked. Of course, the organizers are the last to leave. We got to clean up all the stuff we had. We got to take all the posters we had off the walls. We have to pick up any additional trash. There's always lost and found puzzles after a competition, so I'll have some are missing pieces, some are decent, and I think Brian Berg, if you watch this video, I think I have your clock. So if you could get that from me at the next competition, thanks. Yeah, there's stuff like that, and at North Star, somebody left. So Race the Clock, Brian left his clock, and then at North Star Cubing Challenge, somebody left a bag, like a paper bag, and inside was a tablet and a cell phone and a purse and a wallet and a boy's wallet and a girl's wallet, and not like a bunch of stuff like people stole, but tablet, phone, 2 wallets. One was a boy, one was for a girl, and then somebody left a hat. And then, of course, they called the place, and they called the place, and so they were headed back already. Because as soon as I saw this, I was like, oh no, somebody's crying. And okay, so after that, you put all my stuff in the car. Then you gotta unpack you gotta take all the equipment you took to the competition, and you gotta repack it into wherever you're housing it. So you gotta lug. It's not over yet. Then you're not done yet. Thank goodness, Walker, your delegate verifies those results. I'm not a delegate. I don't know what they do really, but I know that afterwards I've been starting to send thank you emails for attending and providing any additional information on future competitions, reminding them to sign up, club opportunities in the city, online stores, highlighting thanking all the sponsors. So I had links to CubeSpot, Jedrick's website, Cube Depot. I had links to the Hamel VFW Facebook page so people could look at the pictures on Facebook. And then I also linked the competitor participation certificates so that they could have a copy, so that they could print a copy of that off and have that. And of course, this time around, because Cube Comps already has stock borders and they already have stock certificates in Cube Comps, and so my lips are dry. I want to get something for my lips. Oh, and my lips is down there. The dog's down there. I've been doing something real not vegan. He's been eating a lot of raw meat, but you know, he's really been springing back to life. He's 11 and a half. We're gonna his legs been kind of having a tough time since it got really cold. You know, it's been cold here. I was walking around, 7 degrees. It's cold, bone chilling cold. So cold. My face. Oh my God, my fingers, my toes, my thighs. Like, you have to be bundled up head to toe. And you can't wear glasses because if you have face protection on, you're just breathing, and then you're wearing clouds on your eyes. My Wally lips. And then you're wearing clouds on your eyes, you know, and it's not fun. It's just not fun. And then you have to have like Arctic mucklucks. You can't, boots don't work. Boots will give you frostbite. You have to wear Arctic boots, Arctic mucklucks. Like hand warmers in your shoes. Heated socks. In this case, I need to keep my happy place, that beach, you know, it's Belize, you know, the palm trees and everything. Anyway. All right, Walter. Anyway, the certificates, this time, instead of the regular certificates, I wanted to have them with the Minnesota logo that was from... Oh, why aren't I wearing the t-shirt? I am wearing the t-shirt. Wait a minute. Let's take... I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy, yeah. I'm too R prime. Are you R prime? I'm too R, you R prime. All right, so this was the shirt. Oh yeah, it worked. And so yeah, they wanted this. I wanted this on the certificates, and so I did. And so, you know, I learned about converting files to PNG. Yeah, I'm a beginner. I'm basic, you know, like, because when I grew up, computers were real easy and basic, and now everything's very complicated, and, you know, old people like me try to catch on here. Oh, that is fresh to death, you know? Like, oh my gosh. All right. I should be using, you know, it's like I got a really nice iPhone here. I could be filming this on that, but so what, you know. And then what else did I do after that? So of course I composed the whole email, had the whole thing going, and now I'm dealing with this whole new thing, the Heartland Championships, which did with some approvals on some things. There's some big cash prizes for Heartland Champs, you know, like, my goodness, it's like, I mean, I organized it last year, you know, like, to me it was a party. Like, now they're trying to make it like mini Nats. And it's like, whoa, like, what? Why is everything gotta be so serious? You know, like, I'm trying to host, like, Q festivals and, like party comps, you know, like, party comps without party behavior. With proper behavior. Party comp! Woo! Yeah, you know, but just don't make a mess. So, yeah, so I did that. And then also Cube Iowa, we're trying to, you know, me and Jesslyn, we're trying to get some really cool things going, like navy black and like burgundy, like, say, you know, one color, pick your color, and then you'd have like so say you wanted a bag for your skewb, for your main skewb, you know, so the bag would be like this black velvet bag, and then it would have like a silver skewb on it, you know, like super nice, like stuff like that. That's what we're trying to do right now. I think that people would want those, but the Cubicle is offering a pretty lucrative package for Heartland Champs, and I really hope that it would be really nice if everybody was able to come. Like, you know, like, okay, let me think about this. All the states in it, you should be able to have at least, I mean, is 50 people from each state like too much to ask? Like 50 from Kansas come up, like 50 from Iowa come up. That's 100 people. There's not 100 people signed up yet. It doesn't make any sense. Like, Omaha people, yeah, it's a little stretch. You know, Kansas, yeah, it's a little stretch. You'd probably have to get a flight. But, like, but it seems like people are just coming kind of from all over. And, you know, and I just don't want to feel restricted in terms of making it my party. You know, it's like I want to do some really cool things, you know, some fun things that we don't typically do and often enough in United States competitions. It's really nice when I see like Instagram photos of American competitions that utilize things like trophies and stuff like that. Cool, you know, different things when those organizers take the time. And I want to be that organizer that takes the time, because it's like, if you're not going to let me, you know, release my creative outlet, then just take me off the team. Take me off the team. Before I gotta slap somebody, before I gotta slap myself, you know. And yeah, and just the whole concept of distractions and stuff like that, you know, it's like about shutting all the distractions off and getting stuff done, because people who aren't on trying to move forward with things basically are just trying to distract other people. You know, because you know what I mean. So it's like if you're hanging out with people, make sure it's productive. Like, what are you actually doing? It's like because it's like I've been there, done that. You know, it's like I was addicted to World of Warcraft for so many years, playing 10 hours a day. I was, you know, it's like I've binged watched so many seasons. It's like I've seen so many documentaries, so many movies. It's like, you know, it's like the distraction was just so much, and eventually there's just like, and now it's just like, oh my gosh, now that I can't deal with the distractions, all there is are the things that I want to get done. Like that bookshelf. I could put, maybe I could start collecting more cubes. You know, I don't like to keep more than 50 or 60 cubes, but it's like I got some cubes on a shelf over here. Like, it's actually like a little shoe thing. And then I have a, you know, I try to put cubes in my room, but it still doesn't really wake me up in terms of my point of power. You know, actually the only Rubik's Cube that I really care to have in my room is my Rubik's lamp. You know, see, it's like my house where you just swoop around, go get the stuff. Be like this and this and this. But yeah, my Rubik's lamp is so epic. If you don't have a Rubik's lamp, get one. If you don't have that Rubik's, the thing on my Instagram that, whatchamacallit? The thing that you put the pens in, the pen holder, the cubing pen holder thing. Yeah, get that too if you don't have that. And then I'm about to get this, Rubik's, you know, Kleenex container. So yeah, I actually wore this to work today. Like, screw you guys, I'm going home. Yeah. And I think, let's see, I think that's it right now. Besides my advice. Because, okay, while I was saying that, I was just thinking about the fact that the video is about what else do organizers do after the competition. Yeah, that's it. So, my advice is to be careful getting people into cubing. And cubing around people that you might see repeatedly. Because seriously, you know, if you're... Cubers, I don't know if cubers are loners. Are you a loner? Put it in the comments. But, like, cubers are loners. And if you want a bunch of people around you all the time, cube in front of people that don't cube, you know? And it's just like, man. So then, like, it's annoying. I'm, like, thoroughly annoyed with these kids, like, bothering me about cubes sometimes at school. Like, I like crashing people's party and, like, rushing in and solving a cube or something. But if kids are, like, knocking at my door, asking me to solve stuff, it's like, what? Are you serious? Bye, you know? Like, it's so funny. This kid bought a cube. He spent $3 on a 2x2. $3 2x2s. You know, I got that MF3Rs for $3. You know, I don't hustle the kids. I think this was in my previous video. Anyway, came in. Came in with the thing broken. I was like, bye. No refunds. I'm not fixing nothing. Bye. Kid was like first grade. It's like, you should have put it in, and then I told him, you should have put it in your backpack and taken it home and looked up a method. But no, you know, it's like that experiment. Did you ever hear about that experiment where the kids like, they were like, you can have one marshmallow now, or if you wait 10 minutes, you could have 2, or it might have been like 5 minutes even. And the kid was like, I want it right. I want that one marshmallow right now. You know, and only like one kid out of like 5 waited like the full time. Like, I'm about to wait and get 2 marshmallows, and she waited. You know, stuff like that. People, you know, like these non-cubers, they see us doing that, so then they grab our cube and start doing this, and then it's like, and then they're doing so much of this, and then it's not even scrambled. It's like only 2 turns away from being solved, and they were doing this. I'm a speed cuber, and it's like, what are you doing? Making me look terrible, but oh yeah, speaking of speed cuber, I'm a speed cuber, I'm a speed cuber, and I can call myself fast. Let me call myself fast, please, because I'm sub 20 now officially. I'm sub 20. I'm sub 20. So basically, like, for those people that haven't had the sub 20 average yet. Okay, so it took me 25 competitions since July of 2016. Okay, so July 2017 is 12 months. And then August, September, October, November, December, January, I'll call it January. So I've been competitive speed solving for a year and a half now. Technically, you could call it that. For a year and a half now. And so a year and a half is 18 months. And over the course of 18 months, I've been to 25 competitions. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. The dog's gone. Okay, the dog's really gone. That's crazy. That's a lot of competitions, because I know like in a few months, in some of the months, I would have 3 competitions. Like, I know this last December I had 3, and my ratio, I think my ratio is kind of down right now. Like, let's see, it's 7. Oh, yeah, 7 divided by 25 is I'm only at a 1/4 rate right now. My screensaver went on. So basically, it's like 1 out of every 4 competitions I attend are mine, and then after Heartland Champs, 8 divided by 26, that's 30%. That's every 1 in 3, and then once I have 9 with Cube Iowa divided by 27, that's 33%. So yeah, that's keeping it 1 and 3. And honestly, I like to keep it 1 and 3, even though organizing competitions, let me tell you, is stressful. And for me, I need to quit. I need to start putting this stuff into like organized sheets in terms of my organization style, because because honestly, like after the first one, my sister wrote out all these lists and stuff, and essentially like I just internalized those lists in my head. So I basically list out everything in my head, and I organize like a bunch of competitions in my head, and then I just like, you know, tell the person, here's the schedule, here's the events, here's the venue, you know, just type everything out, all, you know, like a business proposal thing, and then there it is. And then like everything that I'm trying to remember, like this sponsor and like this prize and yada yada yada, just like it's just like all stays in my head. And then I guess I guess just the formats to let people know about it, everything just falls into place anyway. And it really makes me nervous, because it's kind of like, if I'm able to remember so many things in my head, it's like, what am I missing? So I need to like get myself together, start writing stuff down, just so that I don't miss anything. You know, I see Walker with his The one thing I have is a notepad sitting here. All these cubes I've been talking about, one thing I have here is a notepad. And I actually do write some stuff down a lot. I keep flipping all the pages and writing down a bunch of notes and stuff like that. But like, I don't really do that in a like the way my sister does. You know, like if she's gonna travel somewhere, she'll write packing list and check everything off. And me, my list will be pack. And then in my head, I'll just be going head to toe. What do I need? Do a body scan. And then I'm left unsatisfied because I'm lazy about packing. I'm lazy about unpacking. Jeez. Like, okay. I'm such a lazy person. But I've organized 7 competitions. Oh, but here's the thing, though, too. How many competitions have I organized only by myself? St. Mary Scramble. Oh, St. Mary Scramble. Whew, thank goodness I have not ended this video yet. So, St. Mary Scramble, South Omaha Speed Solve, and Race the Clock. So it's only been 3, and they haven't been large. Like St. Mary Scramble probably had the most with 70. What was it? 66. South Omaha had 60, and then Race the Clock had 47 people compete. So they've all been, so like the ones by myself have been really small, and then the ones that are bigger have been with another person. So then that's 3 out of 7. It's less than 50%. That's 42%. So, would you like me to organize another one by myself sometime? I feel like the whole arena's so crowded. And I really wanted to do one in February. I really, really did. I really, really did. I wanted to do February. But it's too late. It's already February now. Oh, well. So it's practice this month. And, you know, I I don't know. People have asked me about opening up the Roseville Cube Club. I need to look up I need to look at my sheet here and see if anybody is interested in that. I guess I'll put a link to that in the description as well. And speaking of St. Mary Scramble, as you can see I was able to tie back into that thing that I was talking about. North Star Cubing Challenge brought me back to that point of St. Mary Scramble-ness. Like, the feeling that I felt after that competition was so... You know what it was? The feeling was the same feeling that the Minnesota team had when they came down to Omaha for the first time. Because this competition was kind of like the same thing with St. Mary Scramble. You know what I mean? Like, a whole bunch of people never competing before, one. A whole bunch of people that have been competing, that have been going to particular types of competitions for years. And then they're just from all over the place. And so y'all know me, like, y'all know what I've produced. And I know that it's been, and I know that it's good because it makes me feel good too. You know, like, it makes me feel good. And like, you know, just highlighting Carter, like, cause he worked so hard, and like, and it's so cool to inspire and help people, and, you know, and help them, you know, like, teach them how to be an event organizer, you know? So then it's like I can sit back and I can do other things, and I can enjoy other people's competitions and stuff like that, because I enjoy other people's competitions. And so with Patrick there, I know that he felt the joyness. Why? Because I already know. Okay, out east, like the young, they're a young crowd. They have personality. They have fun. You guys have fun out there. Yes, you do. However, I know how serious you guys are, and cliquish. So that can really like push people away. So when, as an organizer, when you're walking around the room, when you're interacting with with the attendees, with the competitors, when you're saying good morning, when you put a smile on your face, so it's like essentially, because there's the thing, like all the delegates and all the and the staff of and all that stuff, those the like, they're so Cuberish. They've been in it, they're a part of it, and they come from backgrounds that typically don't work with children. And there are not a whole lot of teachers that are big and bright and funny and all that stuff. A lot of them are like the same, like, oh, get me out of here. But those ones that are good, when they start to do things in the community, when they're employing their tactics on the world that have helped in the classroom and have helped ease the pain, because school is pain. There. All of you who love school, good for you. I got my master's. I don't feel like actually school is calling me. I kind of want to see, like, because here's the thing. As you get older and you keep on using your brain, guess what? Your brain actually gets better. Like, it keeps on getting better and better. Like, it doesn't slow down just because you're an adult. Like, adults literally make that choice. Like, I want to slow down my brain. And what do? They zone out on anything they can. Cigarettes, alcohol, TV, whatever, games, whatever. And they dull. And then they know they know nothing. And then everything is, oh, I used to do that. I used to know that, and blah, blah, blah. While other adults are like, I'm learning this and this and this and this, and I know all this expansive universal knowledge, and I do all these activities and all that stuff because I'm not going to let my brain shut down. And so that's let's see if I could tie it back to what I was originally talking about. Cubing. Bye. Peace.